Imagine you're smashing a public server in Counter-Strike 1.6 back in the Cretaceous period. I mean, early 2000s. And one of the better players in the UK, who you know through playing on public servers, through a couple of clan games, this person's watching you destroy a lobby of casual players, and you know he's in one of the top 10 clans in the UK. And he says, I'm starting a new team, a new competitive team, and would you be interested in joining? So, of course, I said yes. And we go on the IRC channel. This is obviously way before Discord, and hanging out, getting to know some of the other team players. We don't have any training sessions or anything like that particularly, or I can't make them. And we go into one of our first team games together. And I very quickly realised that there's a massive difference between smashing public lobbies of casual players in Counter-Strike and competitive play. And so we get into our first match, and I'm quickly making really bad decisions. So I didn't know what an eco round was. So when we start losing a few rounds, we don't have any money. I've been saving a bit of money, and now I buy an AWP, and everyone else has got pistols, and they're like, what are you doing? And they're really angry. And I'm like, oh, right. Okay. I can't refund it. And so I do my best. I think I pick up a kill, but now I'm anxiously watching every angle, playing against 4 enemy players with this AWP. And my friend is watching me play, and he's saying, just calm down. You're twitching between every possible angle. And, I think he knows that I'm capable of getting a clutch every now and then and fragging out. But, I just don't have the experience and the calm. So we lose the game, and, it's a game lost. We could go back and train and work on things. I could, be open to improving and learning and, getting that experience of what position to play, when to do what. But being a teenager and maybe being somewhat insecure, I decided the best thing is to just sort of fade out and not play any more matches. And I just continue having fun in public games and forget about competitive play. Yet there's something in me that always wondered, I might have actually gotten quite good at competitive Counter-Strike if I'd have put the effort in. And what would that have been like? That might have been something that I enjoyed. So it was that in my mid-40s, I decided to try Face It. But was I too old? Now, a lot of people say that your reaction time slows down as you get older, but I still have a good reaction time. And my mechanical skills are okay. This is a top 2.5% performance. I still didn't have much experience of competitive Counter-Strike, but I started playing, again, public casual games with my friends, alone, to just get back into the feel of the game. And one of the first questions that I had was can I get clutches? Can I get an ace? We didn't even call them those back when I was playing Counter-Strike regularly. I remember getting 9 kills on DE Train. Some of them through skill, some of them through the skill of hiding underneath the train in shadows where no one can see you, because the map was kind of unbalanced like that. So I did actually quite early on get a few 6 kills, and trying to figure out how good am I good enough to play competitive. I played a few games of competitive within Counter-Strike, but encountering cheaters in public lobby, really blatant cheaters, made me realise I'm not sure I want to invest the time in playing competitive or Premier on CS2. I heard about Face It, which I'd never done before, and it had this anti-cheat, which is apparently pretty good. So I thought, okay, that's what I will do. My experience of playing the first few competitive matches on Counter-Strike were mixed. Some instances of teammates being angry with me. Another time where I was the top fragger and I had 22 kills, and yet I still made weird choices. I remember a guy telling me, MVP, pick up the AWP after we'd killed the enemies and there was an AWP lying on the ground. And then I hadn't really practiced with the AWP, and so the next round I was trying to use it and I was missing all over the place. And yeah, I think people couldn't really figure out what was going on with me. I mean, I remember going into a public match and getting like really good headshot percentage. I often do get quite a good headshot percentage, and somebody saying like, this kid is clearly hacking. I mean, despite the fact I'm maybe the oldest player in there. Because look at his crosshair. Like, I was still playing with the default crosshair. I hadn't bothered to learn or, copy anyone's crosshair yet. And this guy like saw the crosshair I was using and saw the headshot percentage, and probably saw the low play hours on the account as well. I mean, I was playing CS, before Steam existed. So I've got a good number of play hours. They're not necessarily all that visible, and so he just thought naturally like, this guy is cheating because he's maybe making weird decisions, getting way too many headshots, and it doesn't really add up. This is funny. Why didn't I plant the bomb? I just went chasing frags. So I went from CS 1.6 to, I played a little bit of CS Source on an iMac then I had, and then to CS2. And I had the 10-year badge. I mean, I've been playing for way longer than that, but I didn't know some of the maps. I didn't have any skins. I think people couldn't figure out, who is this guy? I think they thought I'd bought the account. All right, let's see how I did in a competitive game.
Kitchen. Short one more. One ding kitchen. One low short, I think. One is low in kitchen.
Short.
Last close car.
Oh, sorry.
Nice.
That was
Look.
hesitating.
Look.
where were you looking, bro?
I was just checking out the van. I'm in the market for a new van.
Yeah. It was so nice you had to look at it.
Beautiful van. So I was very relieved that went my way. I didn't quite know where to look, and I was just sort of trying to hide behind the van. But I enjoyed the camaraderie. It was a good team spirit. This is another round from that same game.
Scoopy. Just go. Here. Nice turret.
Stop. Block.
Maybe one coming later than apps. Yeah, he's on the apps. He's already in there. Nice.
Thank you.
Insane play.
So I had a few decent rounds like that in competitive play, and it made me feel like, yeah, I can do this and I can improve if I put the time in. And I think it's not about reflexes. I think your reflexes don't tail off that much at all, especially if you take care of yourself, eat fruit and veg. I don't drink alcohol. I meditate, take care of the mind. So it's not about that. It's really about knowing what to do and making the right decision and being able to make decisions quickly, knowing the tactics. I mean, that is the thing that I never really learned. And actually, that's what I found fun trying to learn. Like, it's no fun if you're not learning, and trying to play along with my teammates, not let the side down. There's some tension in that, so it's rewarding when you manage to do it. And I don't know if I'll continue competitive play, but I think actually the more I do it, the more I'll probably get out of it and the more I'll enjoy it. And maybe I can finally lay the ghost of that ill-fated competitive CS 1.6 match to rest. Thank you.